I made it.
Good job. Good job. All right. Excellent. Do you have your scripts in front of you today?
No, you know why? Because I think I'm going to, I hate to say wing it, but I think I'm going to do my own and see how it goes. You know what I mean? So I don't sound so scripted. But I have an idea of what I need to do.
Okay. Give me a call. Let's do who do you want to call? Expireds, FSBOs?
Let's do FSBOs.
Or internet lead? Okay.
FSBOs I found in my local neighborhood.
All right. Excellent. Okay, go ahead.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, my name's Cindy Stragus and I'm with Berkshire Hathaway. Thank you for taking my call. I see that your house is for sale by owner, and I'm wondering what do you think about working with a real estate agent?
Well, I'm willing to pay a buyer's agent. Do you have a buyer?
I don't have a buyer at the moment, but with an agent, there's so much I can do for you as far as marketing, getting out in front of different audiences. You're limited with your marketing because you're doing it on your own. But with the help of a real estate agent, I have all the marketing tools and I can get it to a much wider audience. So do you think you might be interested in that?
You know, in this market, I feel like houses are selling so quickly, I don't even need an agent to market it for me.
Yes and no. So what would happen is, say someone wants to look at your house and they want to buy it. And say they decide they're going to get an inspection done. Do you understand what all that entails?
Yeah, I think the people that come over to do the inspection will explain that to me.
Usually the buyer is not at the home. You most certainly can be, obviously, but a lot of times the buyer's agent is at the home.
The buyer's agent, so another agent would be coming into my home and I would have to leave?
Yes.
Okay.
But you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to. However, that's usually how it's done.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good information. Thank you so much for your call.
Well, I can also help you as far as the paperwork. There's a lot of paperwork that goes involved in selling your home. You'd have to hire a real estate attorney to do your work, or you could have a real estate agent handle all that so you have less worry and less fuss.
Yeah, okay. When you have a buyer, you can give me a call back.
Well, I still think that if you use a real estate agent to help you sell the house, you're going to get more buyers because it will be on the MLS listing, and that goes out to all the agents in the area. So all those agents that have buyers have access to pictures of your home, information.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll think about using an agent.
Okay.
Okay.
And do you have any questions?
What do you think my house is worth?
Well, I could definitely do a complimentary CMA for you and sit down with you and talk to you about it. I could let you know what the houses went for in your area, in your neighborhood, and we can look at the value of yours. Is that something you'd be interested in?
No, I'm not interested in anybody coming to the house. But thank you so much for your call today and letting me know about an agent.
Well, can I give you my number, please?
Is it the one you're calling on right now?
That's correct. And my name is Cindy Stragus with Berkshire Hathaway.
Okay, great. I'll save your number.
All right. Have a great
Thanks.
day.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, what did you think?
I think that went horrible.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because I feel like I did not know what to say exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I was scrambling and the person on the other end could tell it in my voice. I was too hesitant. I didn't sound professional. I didn't sound assertive. So that was a mess.
Do you have something to write on?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you remember the 5 steps?
The introduction. I remember the introduction.
Okay, write that down. Do you remember the second one?
The second one was when you ask a series of questions, like
Motivation.
yes, like, well, what put that on your radar?
Mm-hmm. Do you remember
And
the third? Qualify.
Qualifying, yes, qualifying information, like if they are pre-approved or anything like that.
Okay. And the next part?
The golden nugget.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the golden nugget.
Yeah.
And then the 5th was, wasn't it like the close?
It is the close. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So my introduction, I thought that went smooth. I introduced myself. I thanked the person for taking my call.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's where I don't want to sound too scripted, but I need to figure out something to say where they're not going to hang up.
Cindy, let me ask you this. Do you cook? Do you bake?
I don't really cook a lot. I hate cooking.
Okay. All right, then let's just talk theoretical. So we'll say the theoretical grandma, or we'll take my mother. My mother, she loves to bake.
Okay.
Whenever she goes to make something, she's got all of these recipe cards. She pulls them out from her cookbook or from this little old tin box that's rusting at the seams because it's from the 1940s. And she pulls out this Brown's index card that her mother wrote on when her mother was learning to cook, the recipe that worked. So when my mother goes to bake a cake, she goes into her little index card thing, pulls out the card with the chocolate cake recipe on it. It says 2 cups of flour, and it it's got a specific brand on it. It's got 2 cups of sugar, a stick of butter, this much salt, this much baking powder, and it's got all of those pieces. And then the process for putting those pieces into the bowl, you have to sift the flour, make sure there's no lumps. You have to add the sugar and then the eggs. And, so there's a specific order of building or going through the cake recipe. So when you have a recipe, for instance, for that chocolate cake, and we'll just say that's my grandmother's style chocolate cake, then all of those ingredients and all of those methods to make it have to be the same every time, or it's not that cake.
I understand.
Yeah, if we want to make a strawberry cake, we would follow a different flow of actions. So when you are, excuse me, when you are talking to somebody, when you feel like you are scripted, it's because you aren't fluent in the recipe yet. In order to scale what you're doing, your conversations, take the thinking out of it every time, and to be able to practice the phrases that work, you need to follow that recipe. So when you are you do need to listen to them. You need to listen to the things that they say and then respond to it. However, if you are bouncing around from putting in the flowers, okay, now we'll put that in the oven. Now we'll put
Right,
the
yeah,
vanilla
I know
in
what you
there.
mean.
That
Yeah.
if you can follow a flow of the conversation and lead them logically through the different levels, they will arrive naturally at the close. So if you are able to even with those 5 words that you have written down, follow those along the way.
Okay.
So
Hello.
hey there, Reshma, Cindy.
I can't see you.
That's
Hello.
Oh,
okay.
your
We're
videos are
doing,
off. Okay.
yeah, thank you for joining. We're just
No,
doing
pleasure.
scripting video off.
Okay, that's great. So I'll listen to you and I'll try to see where I can participate because I'm waiting for my daughter who's doing her gymnastic classes.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
All right. So Cindy, call me again, and even if you ask me one question from each category, then that's enough. Okay, just try it just as a truncated conversation.
As a what?
As a
Just a
very
normal conversation.
skeleton, yeah, very without a whole lot of the fluff.
Oh, okay. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Hi, my name is Cindy Stragus. I'm with Berkshire Hathaway. Thank you for taking my call. I noticed that your house was on the market and then it was off. I was wondering, are you still open to putting it back on the market?
Yeah, we've been thinking about it.
Okay, so what are your thoughts?
We're thinking about putting it on the market.
Okay, well, if you put it on the market, what will that do for you? How will that help you?
Well, we have wanted to leave this town and move to where our son is.
Oh, great. So where is your son?
He is up in Wisconsin.
Okay, nice. So by selling your house and moving closer to your son, what does that mean for you?
Well, it means that we can be with my son and his family and his kids and see them grow up.
Excellent. So what I'm hearing you say is that you're thinking of selling your house and moving to closer to where your son lives. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Now, are you currently working with an agent or no?
No, we don't have an agent.
Okay,
Not since it expired.
okay. What are you looking for in an agent?
Good question. I'm looking for somebody who will return my calls and actually listen to the things that I say.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, the next question I have to ask you is, when do you think you would be interested in putting it on the market?
Let's see. I mean, we could sell it really at any time and go up there, but we're in no rush because, it's cold up in Wisconsin right now.
Sure, I understand. So, would you be open to having a meeting with me and I can bring you information? I can bring you what your house is currently worth. And I could also tell you different statistics, what's going on in your area.
Yeah, that
Do you
sounds
think?
great.
Okay. What day would work better for you? Tuesday at 2 o'clock or Wednesday at 3 o'clock?
Yeah, I could do Tuesday.
Okay, so I can pencil you down for Tuesday at 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so I will come Tuesday at 2 o'clock. I will bring a current market analysis for you on your home. I will bring a marketing strategy with me, and we'll meet and see if it's a good fit, if you're interested in working with me, and we can
Okay,
take it from there.
that
How does
sounds
that
good.
sound?
Yeah, it
Okay,
sounds great.
all right. Well, then
Okay.
I will see you at your house Tuesday at 2 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
And again, my name is Cindy Stragus. Let me give you
Okay.
my phone number in case something comes up and you're not able to go to the meeting or hold the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
It's blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right,
it's the one you're calling me on.
correct, correct. Well, thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thanks, bye. Oh, I screwed that up.
How did you feel that one compared to the other one?
I feel like it went way better.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
missed things though. I forgot to ask about their financing. I forgot to ask about who makes the decisions. I forgot to ask if they own anything on their house. But then again, I could always go over that stuff when I meet them.
Right, right, right.
How do you think it went?
I think your structure was so much better that you actually knew what you were going to say. I knew what you were thinking when you said, "What are your thoughts?" But I wanted you to ask me a specific question.
It's a work in progress, Kat. It's a work in
It
progress.
is. It is. And how many how many are you calling your internet leads back that you're getting in KV Core?
I haven't called them in a few days because it's
That's fine. Okay,
it's
cool.
the same.
Cool.
It's like
So what do you
nothing.
say? What do you say when you call them?
When someone answers the phone, I say, I introduce myself, I thank them for taking my call, and then I ask them if they are interested in buying a home or selling a home. And 9 times out of 10, they're either like, we just bought this house, so I don't know why you're
Okay.
calling.
Okay.
Or they're like, we sold our house a month ago. Like,
Mm,
no, we're good. That's what's
okay.
been happening.
Okay. Cool.
So the crappy leads, in my opinion, but
Mm.
what are you gonna do?
So then you delete the one, or the people who have already bought a house, do you offer them? So here's a thought: you could offer them, hey, you know what? Sometimes with new houses, there's little things that you might need help with, like painting a wall or landscaping. If you were going to make an improvement on your house, what would be the first thing that you wanted to do? And do you have somebody, follow-up question would be, do you have somebody in mind that you would call for that?
And what if they say, nope, we're good? Then just
Yeah,
let it
just
go.
thank them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just remember to smile. Remember, people are only projecting their own things on you. So
Yeah.
if they're grumpy, it's because they're grumpy in life.
Yeah, I definitely have dealt with some grumpy people
Just
who
laugh
are,
at them. Oh,
they give,
yay. So
they,
glad that you got a new house. I'm glad you got what you were looking for. I was calling just to make sure you had everything you were, searching for on the internet.
okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
just keep that in mind that you're just there to help them. You're just making sure they got all the information they needed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
All right, awesome. Cindy, I'm so glad you came to the practice today. What are you going to do for lead generation today?
I'm gonna call those, the numbers that I'm getting from KV Core. I'm gonna call those, and I'm also gonna sit down with my mentor later today and go over expireds and see what I can find.
Okay, excellent, good. I'm glad you're hanging out in the office today.
Yeah, I've got another meeting after this, so, and then I wanted to get to the office, but I know we have a call at 11.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna wait to go to the office until after that call.
Okay. I have a call, I think at 9:30. If you wanted to pop on maybe a little bit earlier, we could do that. Would that help you get into the office?
Probably, yeah.
All right,
I actually have a call I have to take at 9. So I should be done with that. I'm thinking by 10:30.
okay, I will let you know. Yeah, okay, let's plan on 10:30 then.
Okay,
Okay, all right, Cindy, I'll talk to you then.
all right.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.